All right, so I did a normal day's chores, a couple videos for time. This is things that I'm doing today that aren't normal, but are gonna take a lot of time. Here is a tractor tire, actually it's this one right here, that came off that I need to replace. I also have these bird houses and bat houses that I wanna put up, and I'll go show you some other things. I've also got these signs I wanna hang up so that people just remember where our property line is. And then we've got cameras up to watch the chickens and coyotes, and I guess Amazon Prime drivers. I'm gonna put these pressurized plywood on the other coop and lift it, so I'll go down there and show you that too. I'm also trying to get some mulch or gardening soil that we purchased spread around the right places. So I already filled up one box. I'm gonna go put it in another area. This is the coop that we're gonna lift and rehab to make it look a little bit nicer. I'll show you the other one so you can compare. So I've got a live trap, and this guy broke his foot. I think he had a battle with a coyote or something, and he's not gonna make it, so I have to harvest him. I put him in here last night because it's easier to get them at night, and then I opened it up just in case a coyote came along, but the chicken triggered it, so our hen triggered it, so she's trapped. I got another guy over here, and I just have too many roosters, and they're gonna really butcher the girls up, so I got to get rid of some of them. I don't really like this part. I've realized I'm a city boy, well, suburban boy who never really did farming, and even though we do eat them, or at least I give their meats and stuff to the dogs, it's really tough. Last summer, to give them some shade, I took our old soccer tent and put it up, but they found they can jump on it, so their talons have poked it, and now with some severe weather the other night, it's pretty much ripped up. So I gotta take this guy down, and then I gotta fix this. So we gave him some place to kind of shelter and give him a dry dirt bath, but it didn't really do the intended job. You know, you try stuff and see what works, but that's on the agenda today. Some of that mulch I showed you is gonna go in this garden box, and I put this guy across the top so they don't go in there and eat it, but when stuff comes through, they can eat. And then I do plan on covering this one as well, so that we can grow some stuff. And this is where when a bird dies and Mother Nature, coyotes, hawks, whatever, don't take it with them, I bury him in the garden. So I don't know, maybe it helps. The garden stuff, I don't know. This isn't on the list yet, but it's on my wife's list to do something with this mess, so I do have to do something with that mess. This is the finished product, so I did paint it. I got it up on bricks all the way around, and I put up a wall over here to protect it from the wind, the birds from the wind and the rain, and then secured it with some angle bracks so that it's a lot more sturdy. But so it's off the ground, which does pose maybe a snake problem, though I don't have any chicks or eggs in this one, so it shouldn't be a big deal right now. And it should have this guy last a little bit longer because now the water isn't just seeping right into it. So I'll do that with the other one as well. I got this mulch from some trees we took down. What I'm gonna do is put it on top of some pallets so that it's got more air opportunities. So maybe I can get some worms going in there, and I might even cover it and see what happens over time. I bought these two A-frame coops from somebody, and I'm retrofitting them a bit. So I took off the siding, and then I'm gonna take this white bit off and have it run all the way down so it keeps them drier. Then eventually a front door as well as a automatic door. But this isn't being done today. This is work in progress. Okay, it took about 50 minutes to get everything sorted and whatnot, and I started on the chickens. I got them in the crock pot out here. I'm gonna have to obviously keep my dog away, and then I'll show you what I do with the other chickens. So I took the remains of the two chickens and buried them in the garden up here that Jordan and Jamie and I are working on. So we got some bricks going underneath, got it on a little pivot point, fulcrum point, and then we'll add these bricks all the way around to get it off the ground. I'm gonna have to take some of the poop mulch out because it obviously bled through. All right, so we got it prepped. The side handles are off. We got bricks up. They're coming down with the plywood, and then we'll do this right side, then left side. All right, we cut up the boards And I'm gonna take you down and see what we've done so far. Okay, so we got these boards up. So now it's a little bit more sturdy. Got some straps on there and some angles and another side. So again, wind and weather, wet protection. Got the bricks up around it. Should be pretty stable. Now I gotta do my regular chores, a little bit of cleanup. I already fed them. They've been eating our food pretty good for a while. My little tent thing kind of got broken up, so it is no longer. No more shade. All right, so it was about, well, it was a long time and had all these chores I was going to do, and I really only did with the kids, I did maybe 3.5. So sometimes you just need to know when to stop and when to feed the dog.